welcome to another Friday night here at the other show.
I was getting my dance on with that groove.
There you go. You know what? The other show is here, and let there be light.
What are you, God?
You know what? If I was God, man, I would have had the con floor open up, and I would have walked right through and got everything I wanted.
What you expect? It's New York Comic Con. There's a million people waiting to get in there.
Oh my God! Listen, I posted a video. You know, I'm always saying I'm at the New York City Comic Con. The first thing I said, "This is fucking shit." It's like you're ready. I'm on the front of the line. They want me in the back of the line. They're going in between another line. They make a circle around another line. I'm like, hey, I'm on 4 YouTube channels. Doesn't that count?
It does count.
Don't want special treatment.
You know how it is.
Hey, other people get special treatment. It brings them my way. I don't
know. I just don't like crowds, so I don't deal with it.
You know what? I work with crowds every day in Times Square, working when I work at my job. So I hate the crowds because everybody wants the same thing you want. And then when you finally get to the line to get what you want, sorry, it's sold out for the day. You can come back tomorrow. I just stand in the line for 3 hours, and you telling me it's sold out? That pisses me off.
I don't know.
Oh, well, when I first got in the door, I was on a line to get the badge for the day. And they told me, oh, once you get the badge, you can go this way and go that way. So I went this way and that way. Oh, you can't come this way. That's for the 4-day pass. I'm like, come on, dude. I'm right here. No, you have to go outside and go around. So
that bothers me with the 1-day pass, 4-day pass. It's just
stay on another line. Wait to stay on another line. The second line already. You get inside. A third line. Then I said, you know what? Let me go downstairs and get this autograph because I want to get it out of the way. My man was supposed to come out at 11 o'clock. He came out at 1:30. So I was in the fourth line. And the con just started. 4 lines already.
What time did the con start?
Con started at 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock.
So it's a bust your ass to overpay for a book that you're going to immediately flip.
That's
for too much money that will then lose its value within 3 weeks and eventually not be worth much.
It's the hype.
How long did it take you to get inside the con?
How long? Okay, so I got there. Well, actually, I got early, so you had to wait online anyway. So I was there a little earlier. 10 o'clock they opened. I got into the con probably about 10:45. It took 45 minutes after all the damn lines, but that's quick. But it's still, I had to wait on lines because I was up there. I was like, you're letting people in. There's nobody on this line. Oh, you can't come through. I'm like, why? I go, I'm one person. My name is Dominic. I'm on 4 YouTube channels.
Yeah.
I'm Dom. You know who I am?
Yeah.
No, and it's like, I'm sorry if I do that, this and that. I go.
Why you gonna ask Pete to get you a media pass?
You know, like I said, it was a last minute thing. The yesterday going.
Nah.
You know, I wasn't planning on going at all. But then I said, you know what? I do want to go because I do like the hype. The hype, go to the con. But I can tell you this. The way how packed Thursday was and what I saw on video today, this is the most craziest it's been in a very long time that people have been going to the con. It's like, it hasn't been like this in a couple of years since before the pandemic. So
I'll stick to where I live. I was driving to pick up takeouts before this, and there was a bald eagle eating the carcass of a dead deer in a cornfield.
Oh, nice!
that was about the amount of activity that I saw within about 8 to 10 miles.
I'd rather have that than a human being eat the carcass of a dead human being.
I remember in the early 2000s, it took like almost 2 hours to get in. It was like the line was so long, it was insane. Cross avenues and stuff. Like,
the first New York City Comic Con was 2006. And it's funny, I went to that con, tickets were sold out. The fire marshals were called because it was overpacked, the first New York City Comic Con, because they were comparing it to San Diego. And they said, oh, New York City, finally New York City got the best con, all these things. And they weren't letting people in, people going bananas because they wanted to get in there. And I happened to walk by, and guess what I found? 2 wristbands. And I was able to get into the first con. Tickets were sold out, everything. I said, you know what? And it was different. They gave you a wristband to put around your wrist.
Well, that was back when actual celebrities were going to.
No, nobody wanted to go. Listen, celebrities now go now because they get paid
They're
to
promoting.
Go.
Yeah, and they're promoting stuff.
And promoting exactly because it was wrong to be a geek and a nerd when you had to go to these cons, and now all of a sudden everybody wants to go. And guess what? The con doesn't care about you, me, Bruce. They care about the celebrity that is in Hollywood that they can get in there. They don't care about us. We're the ones that are paying. The reason why they're afloat is because of us.
And they care about $40 Deadpool balloon remarks.
I tell you.
Did you see Liefeld? How much he was charging for signatures?
Listen, I know I saw those pictures you put on Instagram.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Dude.
Well, listen, I'm going to show you autographs too. Hey, not to knock D. Badley Baker for the pen could have been messed up because I really wish I had another marker to autograph the things. But yeah, I'll show you first thing first. Look,
I've seen worse.
It's not bad. It's not
it
bad.
looks better than the ones I got from Liefeld.
I wish it was just the writing was a little thinner.
Yeah,
it looks a little bit
like he's white out.
He made me laugh too. He's like, Lego has two G's or 1 G. I'm sitting there like scratching my head like 1 G. Right? Lego has 1 G, right? Doesn't it?
Yeah, 1 G.
Yeah. Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
What the hell?
And I don't know, I wanted the white marker on this one because it was green, and then I wanted green marker on this. Different, but it's all right.
You didn't bring your own marker?
Well, they had a whole bunch of markers. I waited in the line so damn long. I see they got the I got it. So it's already,
and we wonder why C-level celebrities hate fans.
Yeah.
Is those your new boxes you got from?
No, I'm going to show you the box I got. Actually, so it's kind of funny. Where is it? Where did I put it? Right here. I actually just put the new the metal Funko Pops that they had in the case. This is the case from SWAU, and it fits the plastic, the iron thing. It looks really nice. I like it. I like the way how clear it looks with this. It shows the etching on the box itself of the Funko Pop, and it's kind of funny. As soon as I walked up to the table, the guy goes, "Oh, you're Dom Tober." I said, "Yes, I am." Thank you.
Oh.
I'm not kidding, man. I'm not kidding.
Don't get high off your own supply.
Delusions of grandeur.
Your own supply.
Yeah. So when he said that, I said, "You know what? I will buy your protective case, and I wish I would have bought two because this is pretty cool. It's a magnetic top, just like the other ones too."
He saw you coming a goddamn mile away.
Yeah, I know.
Astro said that's a hefty case.
It is a hefty. It's really nice. It actually scratches too easy, but it's really nice. I love the way it looks. And it has like little feet in the bottom, like little like you stack it up and it stands up a little bit. It looks nice.
Oh, nice stackables.
Yeah, so. And it's bigger than the $7 a pop. But I like the $7 a pop protective cases. They're really good. Here I'm promoting cases now for everybody, and I don't even get paid for it.
Nice.
Yeah. And see, they have the magnetic top too.
So that's what you picked up at the con.
Well, I picked up. I got the autographs. I might as well show you what I got at the con. I was able to pick up. This dropped in stores, I think today, but they had the. This is the fall. North Wall. Yeah.
I'm the YouTube influencer. Dom.
That's it, Dom. Anyway, so
fuck you, lines.
The shed sticker, the con sticker. I can't get the con sticker because I didn't make it into the Funko booth what they had, which that's another bummer too. That's another story in its own. So I was able to pick up that, and so I met up with Bird City Comics, and I picked up their Transformer variant, which is pretty cool, and it came with a foil card, which is good.
Holographic foil.
I like it. And that's about it. That's the extent of my things. Like I said, it was the autographs that I wanted, and I didn't really buy. I bought the protective cases. That's what I got, and then that's it.
Oh, cool. I got a few things to show off actually. General Zod DCU.
It just came out.
Fallen toy.
New one, right?
Huh?
That's the new one, right?
Probably. I have one. I gave it away for a drawing or giveaway. So I bought them back. They were cheap at FYE.
Okay.
And then I have War World Superman.
Is he wearing? He has no pants on.
No pants.
So it's and he has like a Spartan shirt type of
Yeah, that was a good storyline in Action Comics, where he's depowered on War World fighting Mongol.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool.
And then I got some DCU variants I've been looking for.
Nice.
It's fucking hard to find books.
Nice.
Getting there. Slowly but surely getting there.
Slowly, very slowly.
There you go. What does that say? Dead what in the bottom?
Dead Earth. The Legends of the Dead Earth.
Oh, okay.
I never read this story.
Those are some cool annual covers. So they're very hard to get. What's the?
Yeah, these are very hard to get. The last time these were, what was it? They were sold in one of those collector's packs, and the last time it sold with just two of these, which these two in the collector's pack, was like $600, which is insane.
Wow, The League of Superman. That's pretty cool.
And then the book that has been traveling around the country for a week, from state to state, finally arrived today.
Nice.
Oh, nice. You got it. Nice. The soda pop and bubblegum cover.
Yay.
Very nice.
The hip cover. She's got a lot of hips. You got anything to show off, Joe?
No, let's see. No, my Usagi's came, so I finally got them in. So David Mack, the T-Fox exclusive. This was my favorite Usagi cover.
You didn't like the Scotty Young?
You mean this one?
Oh, there you go. Nice. There you go. Right.
Or the Pablo Rivera one, or the 1 in 25.
Well, they're pretty cool.
No, I liked all of them, but I love Mac, and I like the hyper realistic kind of Usagi. It was kind of something different. So other than that, I'm just waiting on stuff to come. I got so much stuff that should be here in the mail that's not here in the mail.
I wasn't able to get my books this week again because I was actually busy and I couldn't get there.
There we go.
I missed out. Which one's that? Oh, that's nice. Your fall cover. I like that.
Exclusive 101.
Do not besmirch oil on my show.
Hold on a second.
Astro said, I have the Green Lantern 49 DCU variant. It's an awesome cover. How with all the rings. I love that cover.
Yeah.
Where he's holding the rings like this. I'm only missing one Green Lantern DCU, and I can't find it. Oh, so annoying. Issue 62 of that run. What are you showing, Dom?
You got to stop looking for it.
That's
when it'll turn up.
Fell off on the other side. I'm sure.
In that case, let's get to the news.
Let's do it.
Let's get to the news. Wait, what did I do with the news thing? The Weekend Nerd Report. First up, we have Melissa McBride will return as Carol for season 2 of The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon. The second season will be titled The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, The Book of Carol.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm so happy.
The Book of Carol, you're going to wind up.
Book of Carol.
You're going to have the Book of Carol and have Rick.
Hey, I'd rather have Carol watching my back than that rundown Boba Fett. All right, buddy?
Hey. Goddamn people don't know what the damn do anymore. So apparently, I haven't seen I haven't seen episodes yet, but I heard it's pretty good. And he was at the Comic-Con, so people.
saw
Oh,
the
he
first.
was.
Yeah.
I saw the first episode. It was decent. I mean, I lost interest in Walking Dead a long time ago.
I've never stopped watching.
But I always liked the character
I didn't
of
watch Fear
Daryl
of the
on live
Walking Dead.
action.
I didn't watch Fear of the Walking Dead.
I started to watch it when it came out.
I liked the first couple episodes, the first season, because it was like when the zombie apocalypse was happening.
Mm-hmm.
It was a little bit creepier. I was like, oh, I like this. And the first girl that became a zombie when she was in the church, the guy that was going there doing the drugs and the thing, the girl became a zombie. So I was interested in that. But then it's like, oh, you got the atomic zombie, you got the fat exploding zombie, you have the bricklayer zombie.
The cast was too damn big. You stopped giving a shit about anybody because there were so many people in the cast. You didn't have that time to build those relationships with specific characters.
That one episode with Alpha, when they cut off all the heads and had all their heads in the spikes.
Oh, that was
I was like, holy shit! That
was a great episode.
All those characters off.
Holy fuck, that was a great episode.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. But the first episode of the Daryl Dixon show was decent. I haven't watched any others yet. I will eventually.
Yeah, the Negan series is pretty good too. I like it.
You know what's funny? The funny thing is with this one, they wanted Daryl and Carol to get together so much, but she was acting like his mother all the friggin' time, and it's like they wanted to see him bone her, and it's like, why? Daryl, it was just funny. Like every time they're like, oh, it's gonna happen, and it didn't happen.
I think them getting together would have complicated the friendship too much.
It would have.
Yeah. It would have been absolutely unnecessary.
I met him in person and literally on my lunch break walking down Lafayette Street by Chinatown. He was just walking randomly. I stopped and said hi and everything. He was really nice guy. I was in uniform, so yeah.
Great in Boondock Saints.
Oh yeah, I love Boondock Saints. But you know what's funny? He looks like a dirty white trash dude when he was him and his brother when they first introduced him. Him and he looked, white trashish the way he was. He goes, I killed my deer. I have to get my deer.
We at Kingdom of Never do not condone the putting down of people that are poor.
I didn't say poor. You look like a dirty ass.
Oh, that was my fault.
No, it's funny because my ex-girlfriend loved Daryl, and when Rick had the baby, when he was holding the baby, my ex-girlfriend was like, "Oh, this is the guy I want to be with." I'm like, "We'll get him." No.
Come on, I'm a YouTube influencer.
I'm Dom
YouTube.
Haven't you heard of me over here? Come on.
Zombie apocalypse.
People with protective cases know who I am.
Come on.
Exactly.
Zombies come at me and want to throw my pops at them. Come on.
Listen.
Hey, Marco, get the baseball bat. Let's go.
The funny thing is that I'm very surprised when it comes to somebody and they recognize me, and I'm like, I turn around, I'm like, "You're talking to me?" They're like, "Yeah, I'm talking to you." He goes, "I watch your videos." I'm like, "Really?" I'm like, "I guess you have
somebody
no
actually recognized you?
You have no life." I'm like, "You watch my videos."
Wait, somebody actually recognized you?
Yeah, I'm just saying, people at the other kind. Chef, Chef, that's one of our guys in the chat. He ran into me, but the first time he ran into me, he was starstruck. "Oh my God, you're Dominic from Renovision." I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "No, you don't understand. You're Dom from Ren." I'm like, "Dude," I'm just Dominic.
Kind of a big deal. Time. We got to make some Renovision. I'm kind of a big deal Dom t-shirts.
Well, we don't call him Daddy Dom behind the stages for nothing.
No, but it's kind of fun. But when people when I went and got the thing certified, the guy's like, "Oh, you're Dom Tober. It's good to see you in person." I'm like, "Oh shit, you recognize me? Thank you, man." He goes, "Nah, you put up some good videos, man. I'm like, "You know me for Instagram. Know me from the freaking YouTube, man. That's what I want. Instagram is old stuff now. I want YouTube.
And you start promoting your YouTube shit on Instagram.
I see you ran into Vintage Comics at the con.
Yep.
Phil.
Phil?
Yeah, Phil is a cool guy.
Yeah, I ran into him. He actually was like, "What's up, Dom?" I'm like, "Oh shit." It's like, it's like kind of cool. Like I said, we're like everybody that's in the YouTube world is, they know each other one way or the other. We all do the same thing
It's
here.
a
and
small
that's
world.
great.
It's
It is
not-
a very
it's-
small world.
It's not a huge circle. It's a pretty
not.
small circle.
And like I say, before the pandemic, I knew nobody in YouTube because I wasn't doing YouTube. I was doing Instagram. And the pandemic hit. I started watching a lot of YouTube because there was nothing on TV, and I started tagging individuals on my videos, and that's how I got recognized. And all of a sudden, it's like one thing led to another. Now,
Here you are.
Yeah, there you are.
Started
I
bottom, now you're here.
appreciate everyone that takes their time with me to make me such a big deal that I am today.
All right, now Dom needs his own show.
I like I said, I have ideas. It's gonna come soon. It's gonna come sooner than Hey, I'm Dom.
You have to do your own slides and stuff.
Oh, yeah, I know.
when you do your own show, right? Okay.
Don't worry. I'll pay somebody for that. I'm big time. Remember that.
Hey, I'm Dom here. Hey, I'm Dom Tober here. Dom, you're Dom Tober, regular guy.
That's it. Regular guy.
Regular guy. But I'm looking forward to seeing. I gotta watch this.
Yeah, I
All
have
right.
to give it a try too.
Yeah, I'm gonna let some episodes build up because I'm watching other stuff now, and
Yeah,
that way
the Negan
when I
series
have a
is
lull. Yeah.
It comes on Sunday. So Sunday, we're busy with the Star Wars show, and usually I would watch it on Sunday night. If I wait another day, I forget that there's on.
I just binge everything. I can't.
Yeah.
I have trouble watching just one episode. It pisses me off because I got so used to binging things that I get pissed off when it's like shit. You just gave me a 30 or 40-minute story and leaving it at the best part. Now I got to wait another goddamn week.
good.
The whole binging thing just screwed me for just.
Well, you know what? Look, the whole
serial
binging
TV.
thing, the stuff that really is crazy. It's like when you're so used to watching Netflix and watching all the shows at one time. Disney with all the once a week, you have to sit there and you have to wait. You don't want to go on social media because people, of course, right away the spoiler is already out of the bag. 2 seconds in, it's already on Instagram. People are showing it already. It's like, yo, dude, relax, take it easy, man. Let other people get a chance to watch.
You gotta have patience.
Yeah.
I guess it didn't affect me with the binging because I watch anime. Animes once a week. So
No, there you go.
Yeah.
Next up, Dynamite Entertainment will launch comics based on WB IP. Starting this February with Thundercats from
Bring on the hot Chitara
God,
variants.
the 9 million covers, yes.
the Clan Shelby and artist Drew Morse. Later titles include Powerpuff Girls, Space Girl Ghost, yay, Space Ghost, Johnny Quest, yay,
Yes.
The Flintstones,
Don't care.
and The Wizard of Oz.
Why the
Don't
Wizard of
give a
Oz?
shit.
First of all, I can't wait for the Thundercat crossover between
What, you
Space
said
Ghost and
Thundercracks?
What?
Thundercracks.
Thundercats,
Thunder,
Space Ghost.
thunder cracks.
I'm telling you, I love Thundercats, man. This is
Cast the smoke crack.
awesome. But I kind of wish that Image Comics would have got it. I wish Skybound would have got it.
No, no, screw that. I give it to Dynamite because I'll get 8 million covers for Thundercats because I'm not really looking forward to deep, in-depth stories about Thundercats because I give a shit less.
I love Thundercats, man.
Like I loved watching the cartoon as a kid, just like I like watching He-Man. But I'm just gonna buy a shit.
You see,
covers
He-Man.
for
Look, didn't you
Thundercats.
love? I love the crossover between He-Man and Thundercats. That was a really cool story. That Skeletor ate the ashes of Mumra, and that was real. I like that. That the whole Thundercat crossover theme. I don't know.
I'm excited. I'm excited about Space Ghost. I got a nice little stack of Space Ghost books.
No, Powerpuff Girls couldn't care less. The Flintstones.
Oh, I love Powerpuff.
I didn't
Girls.
even realize
Powerpuff
it.
Girls is
Who the
hilarious.
hell wrote this
Fantastic.
article that I just copied over? Who spelled Johnny wrong? Was it Johnny? What's H? This one
No,
H?
there's no. It's Jonny.
Oh,
It sucks because
I know because I just put a slide in for my
I was trying to make
Johnny
room,
Quest.
trying to make room to collect comics of certain IPs that I wanted. The freaking GI Joe Transformers. I'm happy they're coming back.
that's what I
And
thought. The
I
spelling's
just saw
wrong
a
in this
couple of
article.
pages of what is it, Cobra Commander. That looks pretty good. A couple
Flintstones.
pages
Flintstones.
of, now we have
Flintstones.
Thundercats, and it's like, here we go, another freaking comic book to collect.
Well, like I said, I mean, Dynamite will do covers. You get that for sure.
You
So
gotta have some really cool covers too.
if you like covers, Declan Shavy's
Well, doesn't Dynamite have
really
Ash,
good.
Evil Army of Darkness?
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
And they have gargoyles.
See, and
Darkwing
gargoyle,
Duck
I love gargoyles, and I had to hold myself from buying gargoyles,
and Red Sonja,
now I'm pissed off.
Vampirella,
Yeah.
Draculina.
Well,
The place where comics go to die.
yeah. Well, you know what? They should bring back Torok. Bring back Torok. Have them buy it.
Definitely a fan of Space Ghost. I met the voice actor and have some signatures from him.
Oh, nice.
Johnny Quest is dog crap, but the Venture
Yes.
Brothers rule.
Venture Brothers do rule. Yes.
Johnny Quest.
The Venture Brothers, I agree, are absolutely fantastic.
I'd
But
rather watch Johnny Quest.
the old school Johnny Quest is fun animation and some crazy shit that goes on in there if you go back and watch it again.
I know it's really cool. I like that.
And the intro is one of the best freaking intros.
I want them to bring back Dundar the Barbarian.
Haji.
God damn it.
Oh,
Yes, Haji.
yes.
Haji's like running around all over the place. Haji.
I'm stoked
Or
for
the
this.
Herculoids.
Yeah.
Need me some Gloop and Gleep.
Oh, come on, man. Listen, if you're bringing back the like all these comic IPs, I want them to bring back Inhumanoids. Come on, Inhumanoids. Inhumanoids. Come on.
I'm sure everything will get brought back eventually since there's lack of
Well, I'm telling you,
ideas
because there's shit.
coming out.
There's dog crap that's made now. The original IPs will always rule. Transformers, GI Joe, freaking Thundercats, He-Man will always rule. But then
I'm pretty sure there'll be some new stuff.
That'd be
Yeah.
Next up,
there's definitely new stuff.
a Halloween
Get up with that
cinematic
generation,
universe is being envisioned to potentially launch on film and TV. Miramax has won the bidding rights, beating A24.
Yes.
Boo.
Yes, I can't wait to see Michael Myers versus Freddy. I can't wait to see Michael versus Jason. Come on, bring it on.
A24 would have made it interesting. The last two Halloween movies, I'd rather wipe with broken glass than watch those two movies again. They were the worst bunch of bullshit that I've seen in a long time on TV.
How cool it would be to see a cinematic universe with these monsters, because these characters are now iconic. They're iconic for this generation, like the original the werewolf, the mummy, Frankenstein type of stuff.
Oh yeah.
You know,
I like the character of Michael Myers. I just don't like what they've done in the past couple movies. I mean, you bring Jamie Lee Curtis back and then you put her in that massive piece of shit of a movie. It's just awful. It was a waste of Jamie Lee Curtis.
I didn't even see the last one yet.
Yeah, it's awful. It was so.
What was the one that with friggin'
H2O was the
H2O.
when they brought Jamie Lee
I like
Curtis back.
H2O.
Originally. I liked H2O as well. It was a little
Cool James
campy,
in that
but
one, right?
it was
Was
good.
LL Cool J in that?
Ladies love Cool James.
Yeah, right? He was in that, right?
But no, the most recent one was just it was so dumb and bad all around. It was.
Listen, you need to have them interact with Leatherface, Leprechaun, Chucky. That you need to have that.
The Chucky TV series is great, by the way. I started watching it and I was like, this is the dumbest shit that I've ever fucking watched. But I couldn't stop watching it. And by like episode 5 or 6, I'm like, okay, I'm hooked.
I wasn't a big fan of the Child Play movies. They didn't do it for me.
No,
I wasn't a huge fan. I mean, I saw the movies as a kid, but I just kind of watched the series. I was like, I wonder what they're going to possibly do with it, because they kind of did the jump the shark of different dolls and the Bride of Chucky and all that shit. So I was like, I'm interested to see where they go with this. And it was really cheesy for the first several episodes. And then I don't know. I kind of fell for it. It had whatever the hell the guy's name that does the voice. The guy.
Well, didn't Mark Hamill do the voice?
Beautiful butterfly from Aliens.
Remember the movie that came out, the last one that came out with the robot? It was like the robotic Chucky.
It was a robotic Chucky.
It was like a robotic.
I guess I missed that one.
Mark Hamill did the voice of that, I think.
But no, it was a fun show. We haven't seen much of a Friday the 13th stuff lately. That's
But you see, it says
one
a
thing they've stayed
Halloween
away
instead
from.
of, it should be a monster, the monster Halloween. Like, does that mean that is Jason going to be in? Can Jason be in this? Can Ash be in it?
It just as a Halloween cinematic universe, so that could
Yeah. Maybe
be
they
anything.
maybe they explore what when they try to go all supernatural in Halloween 4, 5, and 6 with the little girl and all that stuff. They never
I want to
finished
see
it.
Poltergeist combined with this and Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. 3 more days to Halloween. Halloween.
I felt that way too. AOA. But there's some really hilarious kills in the TV series, and that's why you don't watch Chucky to be scared or
Watch the laugh.
it's for gore and hilarity, and it eventually delivered on both of those, and I was kind of happy. And Jennifer Tilly plays herself, or is it Jennifer or Meg? I always forget which one it is because they're the same to me. But she plays herself. You know, she always does the Bride of Chucky voice, but she plays herself in the series. It's fantastic.
I'm looking forward to this. I've always been a fan of the Halloween movies.
I want them to do it right. I even like the Rob Zombie ones when they rebooted it.
I like the first Rob Zombie one. I didn't like the second one.
The second one's fan, but I at least like the direction they were trying to take it. The most recent ones were just so bad and made no sense.
No, I don't get it.
I should have crushed a few more Ritalin before they wrote that script.
All right, next up, DC is bringing back the Elseworlds imprint under DC. The first titles up will be Gotham by Gaslight, The Kryptonian Age by Andy Diggle and Leandro Fernandez, Batman the Barbarian from Greg Smallwood, Dark Knights of Steel All Winter from Jay Kristoff and Terso Khans, Green Lantern Dark from Tate Brownball and Werther Daldera, Batman Nightfire from Clayman and Seth Man, DC versus Vampires World War V.
There we go.
Matthew Rosenberg and Otto Schmidt. I'm so looking forward to DC versus Vampires returning.
As am I.
Yes,
it was such a good storyline.
It was a good storyline. It was great covers. It was good art all through. It was just enjoyable all around.
That one Batgirl cover where she's holding a crossbow. What was that? Was that a Nakayama or a Zerdy?
I thought it was Nakayama, but I'd have to go back and check.
Yeah, it's a while since I've seen that cover. And Dark Knights was amazing. You know, everybody liked the fact that Supergirl and Wonder Woman were hooking up.
I'm interested in the Green Lantern Dark. I like Werther as an artist.
No, I haven't seen.
If you like Something Is Killing the Children, that style of art, that's I think it would play well in a darker Elseworld story.
See, I like a lot of the Elseworld. Look, I'm not a big DC fan, and I always state that, but there are some things that I do like. I like when, look, I love the zombie aspect of things, and you throw vampires in. I love a lot of that stuff, and that stuff is really cool. Like Marvel Zombies, I love Marvel Zombies. When I see Marvel Zombies, I like that gore and that comic thing where it's a different element. It's all the same thing because we see it all over the place, but when they do it in comics, sometimes it's over the top, which is kind of cool.
My thing is, I hate huge story arcs. I hate huge crossovers and huge story arcs where I got to be like, well, I better get these 22 books to stay up on this story. I like a nice, maybe at most 5-issue story arc. That makes me happy. That's self-contained. I feel I can invest in that. But when it's so many books, I always end up missing 1 or 2 books, and then I have holes in the story, and I get pissed, and that's a pain in the ass.
Well, Night Terrors, everything was self-contained. You didn't have to pick up.
That was nice.
You didn't want to.
That's why, DC actually did that correctly.
But
Which
what I heard that
DC does. I mean, DC does it well. Marvel's the one that normally shits the bed and has some X series that crosses 7 titles and 45 things, and then you have to read, a tome from Hickman about what's going on and timelines and all kinds of bullshit.
X-Men books. You're right. The X-Men books crossovers everything.
Oh
it's
my
like,
god, that
you have an Alpha and Omega, and then you have the crossover tie-ins, and then a tie-in, but then a crossover to tie-in, and it's like it goes to like 70, 80 books, and then finally comes to it.
like that Avengers, X-Men, and Eternal storyline. I had no idea what was the purpose of that storyline. What did
there wasn't a purpose of it.
Everybody that died just came back.
Yeah. I don't know. Marvel, I have a lot of problems with Marvel. It's why I don't buy a lot of Marvel stuff.
I'm assuming that top picture is DC versus vampires.
Yes, it looks like Otto Schmidt's art as well.
It looks amazing. I'm trying to figure out who that nurse is. Looks like Nun.
The Nun. I don't know.
I couldn't tell who that is.
Well, that's Harley Quinn back there, isn't it?
Yeah, Harley, Damien, and
speaking about Harley Quinn, did you see that video I sent you, Lucifer?
I tried to watch your videos all at once.
Is that Ravager on the left?
No, that's what's her name from
can't tell, my eyes aren't
young blood. What was her name?
Damien? That's Damien in the car at the top of the hood.
Yeah.
Zealot? Yes.
He's from Wildcats.
Zealot. I'm looking forward to this.
I mean, it's one of those things. I'll find one or two of them that I like, and I'll stick with it.
Because I do love the Black Series comics, but I hate oversized books.
I'm starting to. I've kind of filled up my areas where I can deal with magazine size and oversized stuff right now, and I'm like, I don't want to buy magazine size boxes. I just don't. So,
because some of the artwork, that Rogues Black Series was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
The Waller one was amazing. The Swamp Thing was amazing. But it's so big. I got enough stuff to put away.
I got that one that Jock.
Garbage ass Top Cow characters.
No,
Wildcats
are good.
Leave the Wildcats alone. They made a comeback.
I'm not really going to disagree with you there, AOA, with Wildcats. It just doesn't do it for. I mean, it rubs. It gives me a little '90s tickle.
Come on, the cartoon was
in terms of.
I forgot about that cartoon.
The cartoon had a catchy tone. I just can't remember off the top of what it was. But it was
I'll stick with Cadillacs and dinosaurs.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, Best Buy plans to stop selling physical media such as 4K Blu-rays and DVDs, possibly as soon as end of first quarter of 2024.
Can for the chat as well? When was the last time you set foot in a Best Buy?
About 2 weeks ago.
Well, Dom, you're different. You go to Hot Topic, for God's sakes.
And I go to Box Lunch, and I go to Spencer's and Journey. I go to all those places.
I can't believe he just admitted that.
Dom has his own FBI escort surveilling him at all times.
I will say this. We at Kingdom of Nerds do not condone the wearing of little girls' clothing.
You're not allowed to wear weird belt buckles unless you're a cowboy.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Beltry? Best Buy.
Back now, you hear?
I just most of the ones around me have closed. And so it's just like the last time I was in one, which was probably like 2 years ago, there wasn't much physical media in there to begin with. It had been shrunken down significantly. I mean, it used to be, I used to go to Best Buy, 15, 20 years ago. I used to go there all the time. You wanted DVD, went over to Best Buy, just bought the damn DVD.
I used to go to Best Buy every Black Friday, but then they put it online. There's no need to go anymore. Yeah. Sales online.
You have all these small stores that have like a limited amount of stuff that they have opened, and they little like walk-in shops. They have some iPhones here, you have some cameras there, computers here. You go upstairs, you have some wires and some TVs, and other than that, it's not a huge Best Buy. We don't like when I go out to Jersey and I go out to I go shopping on the weekends. If there's a Best Buy, I might stop because they do have toys in Best Buy too.
You get all your stuff from Crazy Eddie.
Yeah, Crazy Eddie and the Wiz. The Wiz.
The Wiz.
The Wiz.
Yeah.
Nobody beats the Wiz.
Nobody beats the Wiz. I'm the Whiz.
But, you know, I love physical media. I still buy it, but I buy
do
it from
too.
Amazon because it's cheaper and easier.
Well, you know what sucks?
It's just a pain.
It looks like the DVDs and 4K and all those things aren't going to be worth as much as the VHS tapes, the Betamax tapes.
I don't care. I don't care about value.
I don't care about that.
You should buy physical media because you love what's on it.
Yes,
Because
Tony's,
stuff disappears. Stuff disappears off streaming. People get canceled. Stuff disappears. There's media and stuff out there. Stuff gets edited, stealth edited.
Yep.
So I mean, if it's something that you truly love and you're a fan of and want to preserve it for your own enjoyment, buy physical media.
Dom shops at Uncle Tony's Surplus.
Yes. Yes. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah.
Dom betrays New York by going to Jersey.
That's right, man. That's right.
Bye.
Jersey has good IHOPs there, man. I like that.
Oh, God. I can't stand IHOP.
Wearing his ghillie suit to go to Best Buy.
How many gold chains and sweatsuits do you own? No.
Tracksuits.
You know what's funny? I don't wear gold chains. I wear some tracksuits. Boots I have, but I don't wear physical. I don't like jewelry. I don't like.
Yeah,
I don't like my wedding band. I wouldn't wear a ring.
I wear a wedding band.
I like watches. Give me watches.
The only jewelry I
any
wear.
type of watch. I love watches. That's what I like. Chains and all that stuff. Somebody bought me a bracelet one time. Gave it away. Don't want it.
I feel uncomfortable wearing a watch sometimes.
I like
everybody watching. Hit the like button, please. Thank you. You know, it's Friday. Everybody that's not at the con is here.
Well, listen, the con just got over at 7:00, so people are on their way out getting something to eat. They're tugging along. They're 10 bags full of Funko products.
They're going to Best Buy.
Going to Best Buy. They're going to Journey. They're going to freaking goddamn Spencer's. They're going to
and all the keyboard warriors that are at New York City Comic Con are running back to their hotel room, scared. All the crap they talked online.
They're going back to their things to drop off their stuff and probably go out to eat and stuff like that, and probably go out for drinks. That's because
who buys a man a bracelet?
Hey.
Yeah, anyway, it came from Walko.
A made man.
Oh, an 8.
All right, next up. Limited edition figures includes collectible art and cards signed by Todd McFarlane.
Doesn't it look like he spelled his name Tord McFarlane there?
Tord McFarlane. McFarlane.
Fonzlove. It says Fonzlove.
Todd.
Is he only doing so? Is he only doing so many of these in red too?
Yes.
You know, red, blue, green, special silver marker.
Yeah, he had that previews book for his upcoming projects that he was only signing in red for the con.
Yeah.
What a douche.
I would like to see what's in that preview book, though. I don't really give a shit about.
How about we get the sport movie Todd McFarlane?
Not if Todd's writing it.
Look, you see, now this is the thing. Todd McFarlane is an example of, he was he's still a good person, but now that the toys really taking off and like to take it off, the people that he was really good to go to the sideline. Just the people that are up there are now all good to talk to him.
It's all good things.
It's like I still get mad at my brother. My brother made an appointment at Toy Fair, and they said, "Oh, we don't do it on the other website. You have to do it in person." But we always did it on the website. Now, my brother's in a wheelchair, so you just freaking refused the handicapped person from talking to Todd McFarlane.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not for nothing. Todd has pretty much ridden the success of Spawn for decades.
He's an amazing promoter, and he pivoted at the right time to toys. And that, bless him, the toys that they make are good. They're good sculpts. They're reasonably priced. They're not ridiculously priced.
Yep.
And
I like Hasbro.
I mean, trust me. Go look at some of that Hasbro stuff, and I
Well,
I think
listen.
I have had turds that have better head sculpts than.
Well, listen. I gotta actually say one thing. Hasbro just dropped a couple of things. They had the Transformer Tuesday. The Transformer Thursday. They had some Transformers that dropped out, and they got some Soundwave stuff coming out for the 40th anniversary of Transformers next year.
The fuck.
I've fallen. I can't
40
get up.
years.
Yeah, I don't know. Spawn. I'm definitely not waiting on a movie since
I have the. I have the.
it's been 35 years, and they
35
still can't write a legitimate
Supernatural
Spawn story in a comic. So I'm not betting on something to be lights out in the movies.
Well, I'm kind of hoping that the original toy line actually goes up in value. I have all the original Todd McFarlane, the Spawn toys.
Oh,
I
nice.
have
Still in box?
still in box, still in package with the comic book in it too.
Oh.
I
What
have
are you waiting for?
Like I said,
What?
What you waiting for? Get rid of that stuff.
he's a fantastic promoter,
He is.
and he makes a damn fine toy. And I loved his art in the '90s, and that's what I'll say about Todd.
No, and I love his artwork. His artwork is fantastic. I love the old Spider-Man stuff.
And I still love when I see a McFarlane cover. It still gives me the little goosebumps because it brings you back. You see that style, and you're like, ooh.
Well, look, the whole fact is that when a toy company makes it big, it sucks that they forget the people that actually got them to that point.
Legends wrote Spawn.
And that's what every company.
Yep.
Yep, true. All right. Now we're heading over to Who Reads Comics.
What do we got? What do we got today?
This week, Operation Sunshine, #1, Henry Zebrowski and Marcus Parks. I don't know how to feel about this book. It's just, it's about Hex. That's the girl on the cover. She's 350 years old. She lives in New York City. She's not exactly a vampire. She's what they call bugs. The vampires have all the powers and the glory, and bugs have all the downsides, but not the powers. So they're bottom feeders. They
like the Renfields. They're the Renfields of the vampire universes.
Yeah, but they still they still have a little superhuman strength. They get killed by sunlight. It's kind of weird. It's a weird book. It was hard to get through. The art was meh.
I hate that. I hate when you see a book that, especially since there was an AHA cover, you're like, ooh, you kind of have hope when you see, oh wow, they brought AHA out for a cover, and maybe there's something between the pages, and you're like, oh shit.
The funniest thing was I saw in the book is she's like sitting trying to buy cigarettes, and the guy wouldn't sell the cigarettes because she looks like she's 14. And she like changed her face to scare him to buying cigarettes.
Why didn't she change her face to look older?
And
then seems like it would be a little easier.
So she's sitting on the rooftop smoking. There's a guy running naked. She's like, "Oh wow, look, a dong." I haven't seen one of those in Central Park in a long time.
How are you? Yeah, how are you in New York for 350 years and you're surprised by seeing a dick?
Especially in Central Park after dark. Not saying that I know anything about Central Park.
Or not after dark. Either way.
Now we know where Brucifer goes at night, Central Park.
I got lost. I didn't know where I was.
I got lost.
Well, if you like quirky kind of horror stuff,
was this a one shot, or is this supposed to be
I think
it's the launch of the series?
It's the launch of a series, actually. I know this and the other 3 covers actually sold out this week.
Well, you know what they should do is
those 3 covers are all fantastic in their own special way.
I like that.
I love all 3 of them, so I could see how it could sold out just from cover appeal.
I love the first one, Blood Bugs Beast. That's
the AHA.
I love that cover.
I love that cover.
That's actually a really cool cover.
So I love the middle one. To tell you the truth.
I don't know. I don't like the
but
middle one.
I like weird shit, so that's just,
The third one reminds me of like an episode. I don't know, episode of
looks like,
Twilight Zone or something.
It looks like freaking what's his face? Stephen King.
What?
It looks like Stephen King.
What?
Look at the
it's
face.
a little more like Boris Karloff or
I don't know.
it does,
But if I see that
Stephen King.
Operation Sunshine, that cover right there, I definitely want that cover. I like that Beast cover.
Yeah, these were all open orders. They didn't have any incentives for this.
That's good. That's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Dark
And
Horse
there were
is
no
weird.
con exclusives, no foils.
I don't understand Dark Horse. It's like all they give a shit about is making statues anymore. When they make books, it's just I don't know, the delivery and print run and accessibility and everything is a little shifty at times.
You know, and I don't think a lot of shops pick this up unless you're a big shop.
Yeah, I agree.
They always say he thinks this is on the middle one's a homage to a painting.
It is. It sort of reminds me a little bit of the Sex Criminals, the photo cover on Sex Criminals, but I think it's supposed to be that family portrait type homage type cover.
Yeah. All right. Next week, I'll probably if one of you guys want to pick a book or the audience want to recommend the book, please put it in the comments after the video.
You know what book I want to recommend? I was going to pick it up because I didn't pick up my books this week, but there was a book that really caught my eye: Viking Zombies.
Zombies.
It's it's the book.
Well, you read it next week and we'll.
It's like a $13 book. There's 2 covers, which is ridiculous, and it's so apparently the soldiers, the Vikings, go out to find this place where there's a bunch of treasure and stuff like that. So they return, and the village they're coming back to is expected that they found gold and all this stuff like that. They brought back a zombie virus, and they were attacking the other and people have to try to survive. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I would suggest reading the new Conan series instead. If you want undead and stuff like that, I'd read the new Conan series.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know if I'll read issue 2 or not. It didn't grab me for first issue.
I'll just buy it for the cover. If they have another cover like that first one, definitely.
Yeah,
buy it for the cover.
Because I love vampires, but I walked away wanting more from this, and the art didn't help.
Actually, would make this work more.
The art goes such a long way to making a story enjoyable. I mean, even a somewhat mediocre story, if it has really good interior art, I could follow along and enjoy it enough. But if the interior art is awful, it's so hard to just get through it.
Breaking news: AOA named as prime suspect in Florida past the Home Depot crime ring. Freaking Florida! It's always gonna be Florida.
Now I tell you why, we make this book even more interesting. Put Buffy the Vampire Slayer in it.
Oh God!
Isn't Buffy's coming back? They're doing a reboot, I believe.
Yeah, they are.
I know they doing
Well, they're bringing back all.
They're continuing the series in a series of audiobooks with the original cast. So I'll listen to
Xander. So he got in trouble with the law a lot. He's had a lot of problems. Yeah. He was bipolar. Also, at the same time, he was dyslexic. He couldn't read, and a lot of nervous. I feel bad because basically, Buffy was like his one time to shine. After that, what has he been in?
Well, all I know is Willow and Buffy ain't looking so hot nowadays. They're a little burnt.
Yeah, Willow. One time in band camp. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
she did a lot of more stuff. She did a lot of stuff. She was in How I Met Your Mother, which was a great show. I love that show.
Yeah, she was doing that Penn and Teller show for a while. I don't know whether I don't even know if that show's still on, but she was doing that, hosting that for a while, and the bright lights are not kind.
God damn.
Wait, let me see. How can I do this without?
Sorry, I'm just trying to spark somebody in the chat to be like, I love Buffy. Willow's my favorite.
Ah, crap.
Willow.
Hold on. Astro sent me a picture.
Oh, the Batman Barbarian figure?
Yeah.
Nice. That's a pretty nice figure.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, I like that.
It comes with the comic book too.
All right. That's how you do it, Jedi, without bringing it down.
Hey, don't talk about a man that went away for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'll talk about it anyway I want. You can watch it on the rewind.
Yeah.
You're the one that made him leave the group chat, all right?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Why?
What? What you mean? Why? All your Star Wars talk over there.
Listen to me. I'm a very passionate person in what I love, and I don't give a shit. I will tell my theories, and I will say what I have to say.
Not Hags AOA, just Warren. Just Warren.
Isn't that from Morrison's Batman Lost? All right. Next up, rare video game sales. We got Pokemon Heart Gold, released in 2099. 2009.
He's dead already. At least in the future.
We're not really here.
You're actually watching something that was already filmed already in the future, in the past. This is what we used to do.
The fair market value for the cartridge alone is 112. Complete in package $455.
That's all I look for at thrift stores because I can't keep up with all the other weird games and what's worth what. I just look. Is there a Pokemon game here? If there's a Pokemon game here, I'll buy it.
Pokemon and Mario.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what the games are. Those are the games that have been going up a lot.
Yeah, they have.
Games.
Yeah.
We got Shepherd's Crossing
Shepherd's
2.
Crossing.
Released in April of 2010. Fair market for the cartridge alone is 121. Complete in case, box, 285.
The game looks riveting.
Yeah, it's one of those farming games. They had a lot of those farming type games for the Nintendo DS system. DS. I don't get it. What was that game on Facebook? Farmville? Where everybody played? Ugh.
I did buy I do own Tractor Simulator. I'm ashamed to say, but I also live in a farm area. So
next up, we got Power Bike, released in May of 2009. Fair market value complete in case, $250.
See that AOA? See that AOA? Not unmarried.
Unmarried Joe would die if any of those burnt girls touched him. It may be Big K. I haven't read that Frozen series. What? Dom, Kyle Vision, and Doomcock would love to have you.
Yes.
AOA still pumping the Helen Hunt love.
Helen Hunt was hot in the 90s. So is Dom. No.
You know what? I'm going to show you a picture of me in the night. Next time around, we'll show you a picture.
Oh, we saw the YouTube video.
I saw the video.
We saw your movie. We saw your movie appearance in the 90s, Dom.
Yeah, but I had a picture when I was in when I went to Mexico. I had freaking Jesus sandals on, tank top. I had a gold chain on, and I had a whole.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Had some cut off jeans.
No, what kind of gold
Suckers.
I was 28 years old.
Budgie smugglers.
The best time. The best time. 28. I'm gonna send the picture. I'll get a lot of traction if I put that picture up.
Uh-oh.
How you doing?
Oh, jeez.
Shorts cut so short you can see the pockets hanging out.
It's true.
He doesn't ever have to take those short stuff to get a prize.
Yeah, Helen Hunt was in the 90s. Unfortunately, I had to get older.
When Darkseid hit Batman with that mega beams, he got transferred to the past. Oh, yes, I remember that. All right. Solatarobo, Red the Hunter, released in 2010, October. Fair market value complete in case, $375. These prices aren't sealed, which is crazy.
I mean, if you run into any like old Nintendo DS things, they're like, "What the hell is this stupid game?" You should probably just buy it if it's at a thrift store and like a couple bucks.
Buy it, put it away.
Because all these weird games seem to sell for a decent amount of money.
Dom was a male escort.
It's called a gigolo, BK. It's called a gigolo.
I'm just a gigolo, and everywhere I go, people know the part I'm playing.
Yeah, it didn't work out too well. He couldn't measure up.
Balls kept falling out of those cutoff jeans.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, listen,
Underwear. Who needs underwear?
listen, muffin top greatness.
Oh, man.
I'll make it a point. What are you guys talking about in there? Fuck. Okay, stick with the topic here. Down balls. All right.
They're called
We got-
flashbacks.
Donkey Kong Journey, released in 2008. Fair market for the cartridge, $99. Complete in case, $160. You can take most of these games and flip them to a Nintendo nerd. No.
That's true.
All right, let's move on from games to Loki 2.
Wait,
Yeah.
before you go with Loki 2,
Yes,
I
what do you
have
want
not
to do?
seen the part 1 and part 2, but
You haven't?
No, I haven't. No, wait.
But he's going to comment on it
no.
Anyways.
with emotion.
Exactly.
Yes.
Don't
And passion,
So,
because I'm a
apparently,
passionate person.
people are saying Marvel's back. Wait, I didn't see Marvel's back. They said the second episode was very stressful. It was like so I don't know. Like, is it that damn good? The freaking I haven't watched it yet.
Well, let's
I
start
don't
with
want to spoil it for people.
let's start with the first. Yeah, I'm not going to do any spoilers, but
Yeah, keep talking.
I
bro.
will say, number one, you have talented actors. That goes a really long way.
Okay.
And the Mobius and Loki charisma, the between the two is good. The banter they have is good. They got short rounds in it now. As a character, he's hilarious. So I mean, I just think it's pretty well cast.
And Sylvie, the girl who plays Sylvie, is pretty good too.
Yeah, I mean, you got her coming into the second episode. Not so much in the first, but it's good enough. I'm not asking for it's cape shit. I'm not asking for Citizen Kane. I'm just asking to just give me a story that's going to be entertaining. I'm cool with that.
So now,
And this is well acted enough, and they put enough money into it that it doesn't look cheap. It's a good show. I enjoy. I look forward. It's been a while since I look forward to watching something from Marvel.
So of what I read too, it says that because you know that Marvel is changing their whole way of doing things. They're gonna base more on quantity than quantity. So which is a good thing, and get TV people who work on TV shows that do the actual shows to make
Showrunners.
the showrunners make it really more authentic, which it should, because all the stuff they used to put out, they used to cut like a movie into different parts and put that up, and there was your series. So, and then also talking about making the extra episodes so you can get engaged with characters and get to like the characters, which I'm looking forward to. I think that's a fantastic idea.
I enjoyed season 1 a lot. Like I said,
I like
the chemistry between the characters is very good.
Oh,
The set design, the concepts that they have, the acting, the production quality, it's all very good. And like I said, if you just have those pieces, it carries a show a long way and makes certain story foibles here and there a little forgivable. It's when the bottom starts to fall out and there's stupid shit with some of these shows sometimes. And in terms of just bad acting or just really stupid storylines or stupid holes in the story. Story holes always bother me when the acting isn't really that great. And I'm like, oh, okay. Then I pay way too much attention to the story, and then I get story holes, and then it loses me. But this has been good. I've enjoyed it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it so far. It's good. The guy in the basement is hilarious.
Short round.
Yeah, he's so funny. I wrote that.
Data still making booby traps.
But I think Disney's TV shows were trial and error. as you can see with WandaVision and what he did. WandaVision,
But WandaVision wasn't that bad. It wasn't
no,
that bad.
it was good.
See, my problem with WandaVision is I loved the first set of episodes in WandaVision.
Yeah.
And I lost interest in the back half of it when it got a little more normal. Like I liked the fact they were trying to push the boundaries in the beginning with it. And it's just the same with Loki too. They try to push some boundaries a bit and kind of go beyond She-Hulk level of stupidity.
Hey, She-Hulk was great, buddy.
She-Hulk was horrendous.
It was amazing.
All they needed. They want to put 40 goddamn people in a writer's room. Put 2 or 3 people that are fucking lawyers in there to consult. Because if you're going to make the basis of a character a lawyer and have law scenes, don't make them be so goddamn stupid that I don't want to watch the show. And that's what they did. David E. Kelly did very funny things with Ally McBeal. And still believable enough law-wise. She-Hulk lost me. Sorry.
Well,
It's a comedy. What you expect? You want LA law type law and a comedy?
I want something that is if the key driver of your character is she's an amazing lawyer, and that's what she wants in life. She doesn't want to be a superhero. She wants to be a great lawyer. Then maybe spend more than 30 seconds on figuring out law and how that works. It was bad.
Alec Mick old man.
You had a divorce attorney actively working against their client in an episode.
That was funny.
It was stupid.
It was funny. Come on.
No, it was just dumb. You can write things that are funny that aren't dumb.
The chat disagrees with you.
Yeah. I truthfully, the last episode was the closest to something John Byrne would have done probably than any of the other episodes. The other stuff. I didn't. Everyone got mad about the Megan Thee Stallion. I didn't give a shit about the Megan Thee Stallion. I had no problem with that part. It was just the storyline all around.
I'm a
how
Megan
bad.
fan, so I didn't mind it at all.
And I'm a huge She-Hulk fan. I am short boxes full of She-Hulk shit. I love She-Hulk.
He dresses as She-Hulk for Halloween.
I do. I put on the one piece, shave my chest. I do everything. But paint myself green. But no, it's that. Yeah, She-Hulk lost me. But this series, I mean, you feel that there was care taken with it. You feel that the actors give a shit. Are into their characters. I don't know. It's good. You get in action, you get in comedy. It just does it right. I'm just happy to see them doing something right.
Well, it's about time they catch up to DC when it comes to TV shows.
I agree. Doom Patrol's still my favorite show.
Great.
I love Doom Patrol. All the seasons, and it got weird as shit. But I liked it because they were trying to push boundaries. They were trying to do things that were different and interesting. And that's why I wish more people would take chances with these shows. They try to be edgy with still being safe, and it's just it's yuck. It's just corporate. It just bores me.
So, Dom, you need to watch Loki.
I'll catch up on it. I'll catch up. I'll do watch. Maybe I'll watch 3 episodes when the third one drops. I'll watch it then.
All right. Next up, Dom's favorite part of the show.
Oh, speak about
what's popping with Pops.
So I'm going to tell you this.
What are you telling us now?
At the con,
they
had a couple of Pops that were there that, they had the auctions there that actually were doing the auctions, and there were some Pops that were actually they were looking to fetch like 15 grand, 10 grand, 15 grand. They have an Ahsoka that was issued 2 years ago at Hall H. In San Diego, which never made it, but they had like 4 of them there. Actually, Mike Becker, who is now
man that's never touched a boob, was bidding on that.
No, I'm just saying, but no, I'm saying that it's great. It's a 9. It's a 9. They graded it a 9. But
does it count if you touch your own boob?
No, but they have that. I actually took a picture. I took a picture of LeBron James. And LeBron James is going for like $15,000.
Well, you could have took that picture and put it in a slide for me.
I could have. I put it in the slide for tonight.
I get it.
I'm sorry.
I guess you guys will have to watch Get Off My Lawn at 9:30 to see Dom slide.
Yeah. And I threw in a few extra slides of NYCC exclusives that have sold on eBay at decent prices as well. I'll let them be a surprise for you, Dom, when you see them, and then you can talk about them.
Thank you.
I'll enjoy your surprise when you see them. Because I actually did some pop research today, so I'm
nice.
Just for you.
You know what, Joe? I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you.
I wanted to see what it was doing. I've been looking at all the comic exclusives and all that stuff. I was like, let me look and see what the pops are doing.
So something just dropped today. Well, that dropped. So they had a Halloween box that came out for Funko. That they had.
Fix that later.
You could
order Funko Pops. Fuck those Pops.
You could order it online, and then they had a box that was given out at the Funko. The Funko HQ there at the con. So they open it up. They have Freddy Funkos that are actually, they portray the characters that are out there. They have, like, say Freddy Funko as Superman, Freddy Funko as Batman. Their mascot.
Those are the big exclusives, right? Those are always the rare ones, right?
A lot of them are worth a lot of money depending on which ones they drop.
Yeah.
So I actually have one up there, the Mandalorian, Freddy as Mandalorian, which is a pretty good one. But one dropped today. So in the world of Transformers, my favorite Transformer is Soundwave. So apparently there's two versions. There's a 500-piece version of Freddy Funko as Soundwave and a 4,000-piece Freddy Funko as Soundwave.
Did you grab it?
Is the difference just the sticker, or is it two different characters?
The sticker. You know what? I think the 500 might be chrome. I think it might be chrome.
At least give a little something other than a sticker for
You get a sticker. That's it.
Well, the sticker.
I like when they at least do that. A little color variation, a little chrome, something.
You get a sticker.
No. So
all right, the first pop up is Freddy Funko as Black Manta, limited to 350s. What are you reading my mind?
That's a good Black Manta.
Sold for $208.
That's pretty cool.
If you're gonna have a character like that, homaging a Black Manta, that's not too bad.
But you see, it's limited to 350 pieces. That's it. So, if you find it, you get it. That's cool to have in your collection. It all depends on certain ones that go up in value. They have a Boba Fett one, which came out like 2013, 2014. It's actually going for almost $5,000, and then you have limited to 196 pieces, and then the red hair version limited to 24 pieces. Which is
anyway, how are any of them the character?
Yeah.
At least it has the red eyes.
That's gross. Somebody just sent me a news article. Let's see if I can pull it up. It's from New York City Comic Con.
Oh boy.
It's not what you think.
Some snack bar mishap.
Someone took a shit themselves?
Yeah.
How'd you guess?
Oh, come on, man.
Because it's a con.
Because you're waiting online.
There's always a lot of gross people there.
Yeah, because you need to. Because they can't friggin' they can't get out of the line or something. They have to shit. Wear a diaper. Wear the pens. Come on.
Someone just took a dump on the floor of New York Comic Con. See the guy mopping it up? That's horrible.
No, they use a stock photo for that one.
That's gross.
That's funny.
That's so messed up.
Oh boy, I feel bad for the guy cleaning it up.
I'm
not for the guy who took the shit.
I'm not surprised.
Hey, Sam. Yep. Yeah, Matt just put that in the group chat about the pooper.
Pooper scooper they did.
Sub up to Sam, Thresholds of Reality. Great content, supernatural stories, alien abductions, and space cowboys. All in one.
Yep.
Kyle made it to New York Comic Con.
Oh,
wow.
No.
Left the evidence to prove it.
All right, next up we have Digital Transformers Optimus Prime number 49, limited to 999 pieces, sold for $280. It's a gold foil.
Yeah, that's the NFT physical pops. Because if you get the certain amount of NFT coins, the tokens, you're able to get the physical pop. So the Transformers did pretty good. The Transformer ones that came out.
Yeah, I like the way that one looks. Just shake it out the leg. Ah.
Yeah, that's why it has to be solid to be able to do that.
Gross.
Damn,
Freddy Funko is Pennywise, limited to 4,000 pieces, sold for $300, and it has a sticker.
That's cool. Oh, the sticker. 4,000 pieces.
Yeah, I like this one. I'm the big fan
The
of
horror fans.
Horror fans. Yeah. Next up, Freddy Funko as Captain America, metallic, limited to 250 pieces with armor, sold for $1,100.
That was one that came out last year. The one that had there was a Megatron. There was a few other Freddy Funkos that came out. Then they had the same one.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
I'm gonna put a Funko in my background for the old man show, just for you, Dom.
They are doing a Pennywise prequel. Well, yes.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's going to be a TV show. Welcome to Derry. Can't wait for that.
The one of the better series they had in a long time. They had Castle Rock. I believe they did it on Hulu. Mm-hmm. It was a mashup of kind of all the Stephen King stuff. There's only like 2 seasons. The second season, I forget the actress's name. She played Kathy Bates' role from Misery. The girl from the Magic fucking movie. Now You See Me. Lizzie Kaplan. Lizzie
That
Kaplan.
is not Captain America. Take another look at that.
What is that?
I don't know. It's so weird. That Cap Funko is why AOA joined the Pastors Crime.
I have a few. Like I said, I have a few. I have Freddy Funko as Stone Cold. Stone Cold. Freddy Funko as Shaggy. Freddy Funko as Snake Eyes. Where's Snake Eyes? Oh, it's over there somewhere.
I don't know. $1,100 for this.
Yes, that's nothing compared to some of the prices of some of them.
They can keep that. We got Freddy Funko as Pinocchio, limited to 750 pieces.
What
So
the fuck's
for
up with his little
$200.
nose? You couldn't give him a little bit more of a nose on it?
No. Wouldn't fit.
It had his nose should have been long version.
Yeah, a little something. A little nubbins there.
Pinocchio. I'm not a boy. I'm made of wood.
Stop saying boy and wood in the same sentence. Kind of creepy, dude.
Please never use that voice in Hot Topic.
They need to bring back Are You Afraid of the Dog from Nickelodeon.
God,
Jesus Christ, man.
That was good.
Yes, I want the Freddy
as Darth Maul.
Yeah, the Freddy Funko as Darth Maul. There's 2 versions. There's a regular version, then they have the glow in the dark version. Those are badass, man. So it's actually kind of like this Funko with Freddy's face. It's really good. That's a good one to get.
Yeah,
I want to get that one.
Nice. All right, that ends the segment with Funkos. Next up, going once, going twice, sold. I think I'm gonna continue with horror books.
Yay.
That have sold. So first up, we have Startling Terror Tales number 11, CGC 2.0, LB Cole cover.
LB Cole.
4K.
I like that cover. That cover.
LB Cole's, it's weird. Sometimes you can slip into some LB Cole covers, especially the romance stuff that
that's
can
cool.
be
That's a creepy
somewhat reasonable at times.
You have a skull cover with the spider, kind of creepy ass shit.
And a damsel in distress.
Yep, a red cover too. A damsel that's kicking ass.
She's not kicking ass.
Well, look at the guy. The guy's dead behind her. She's still alive, though, but the guy behind is dead.
Oh, you know,
What good is she? She has to stand up for herself. Come on.
And we got little small voodoo heads on the cover.
That's some good shit. It has everything you ever want in a horror book. Skulls, spiders, voodoo dolls, dead people.
That is a fantastic cover. Next up, Haunt of Fear number 11. CGC 5.5 sold for $382, which is really cheap.
That is cheap.
Yeah.
That cover is fucking great. Why is there a mosquito flying around my monitor?
Oh.
What the hell?
Be careful. It's one of those GMO mosquitoes that Bill Gates released.
What? What the hell are you talking about now?
I'm just saying. Look it up.
This is why we don't let
You mean
Dom
the ones that have the number on them, Dom?
Woo! Yeah, right? Figure, hey, listen.
Every
conspiracy.
time Dom says something like that, he gets this.
In this case, it is actually true. They do have genetically modified mosquitoes. They used to weed out other mosquito populations.
Yep. Thank you, Joe.
But they're not spying on you.
No, that's
They're
fine.
just-
There's a microchip inside the.
no, they're just used to get rid of other more invasive mosquitoes.
Yeah.
God damn! I want to catch a little bastard. Got it.
There you go. There's blood in it. Did it bite
No
somebody?
blood. No blood.
There is? No blood?
No blood.
Well, it didn't do the
It's like,
vampirism.
it's like 40 degrees. Why is this thing still alive?
Freaking vampirism didn't work out.
The fuck? Got a
You gotta
super
wait-
mosquitoes on
You need
it.
a good cold freeze to
I'm
kill
gonna
off
have to, I'm
bugs.
gonna have to press my birds of prey now.
Damn.
I killed it right on top of
Poor Otto Schmidt.
Oh, damn.
Poor
It's
Schmidt.
It's smeared on the book. Bug.
This is a bug infested house. This is not my apartment. I'm just visiting.
It's
dude.
that time of year, and
No,
gnats are out.
mosquitoes are
Everything's out right at the end of the year.
No,
Here.
mosquitoes are out no matter what. I've seen mosquitoes out in 30-degree weather, man. It's crazy.
So wild. Next up, Mystic 28 CGC 5.0 sold for $15.40.
Well, that's a nice book. I like that cover. Mob boss in the cover.
My boss.
The guy look at my boss. You got the
What are
gray
you
hair.
talking
stripe.
about?
You got the pinstripe suit. Come on, man.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, pre-code horror is doing pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
I like the little thing on the bottom.
It's a good steady burn
On
of
sale monthly.
nice percentage
Get enough.
every
DOA.
year after year.
Yeah, somebody's pretty cool. Or what happened?
Look at Bruce said.
Hey, Dub.
Bruce said that you killed that damn mosquito. He got a friggin' ranger horde of insects coming to your house.
Jeez, it is Friday the 13th.
Yes,
Fucking
it is.
mosquitoes.
Yeah.
What was that? Creep Show, the first one, where the guy was afraid of
The roaches?
roaches.
Yeah, they all. They killed them.
That was
You
so
cleaned it.
gross. Next up, we got Haunt of Fear number 7, CGC 6.0 sold for $5.12.
That's kinda low for that book.
Yeah.
EC books are so beautiful. I love that. I love the trade on all those old EC books.
See his buddy Robert's coming up from the grave. He buried him. He didn't pay rent.
That's not bad for a 6.0.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. New York roaches are BK's pets.
Trains him like in Joe's apartment.
What?
And the last pre-co horror book of the night is
It'd be like, your house is so dusty, roaches have doom buggies to get around.
Ghostly Weird Stories number 124, CGC 3.0, Sold for $500. It's a great cover. I like this cover.
That's a nice cover. Yeah.
Little
Is
Like
that
the guy on the
Is that no-
side.
Is that an LB Cole as well? Color wise, it looks like an LB Cole.
yes, it is. Yes, it is LB Cole.
I like the guy with the face with his mouth open, looking at the little naked demon dancing right there. And Hillary,
LB Cole's colors are always the best. That's
it looks like
normally
Hillary
the way
Clinton.
to
Even
pick
though-
out a lot of his art. The colors are always
Even though he stole the
Awesome.
bat signal up there.
Yeah.
Isn't Red Circle the one Sabrina the Teenage Witch hosted?
I think. I'm not sure.
All right, next up, Heart of the Cards. Let's see what cards are selling for. You won't believe this, folks.
more money
I
than I
believe it
got.
already.
A Cellarola Extra Battle Day sold for 65 grand.
Jesus.
It's crazy.
Jesus.
A PSA 10.
Damn, that's crazy. Well, the 10, it's kind of funny how.
This is
Oh.
Japanese cards.
Yeah. Get your cards graded, folks.
Yep. Go steal your kids' cards. Go steal your
Exactly.
grandkids' cards. And anywhere you can find them. You go to a store and just snatch them off the table and run when they're having tournaments. No, I'm just kidding. We don't condone stealing here. Well, this is crazy. She was the host for those Crypt Keeper, I thought. Joe?
Yeah, weren't there. Shit.
That's more your.
Yeah, I'm more Archie than Sabrina.
All right, next up, we have a Japanese vending Masaki Gengar promo hollow sold for $24,319.
I don't know how people like. I mean, I got a shit ton of Pokemon cards because my kid was into it briefly.
PSA
So
10.
I overdid it. I look through them and I'm like, I don't know. I could look at 10 cards that look exactly the same, and I'm trying to read the fine print on the bottom and trying to figure. It is not easy.
Let me tell you something. That creature looks like the creature. Remember in Transformers back
Yes,
in the 80s? They had that little creature, that little fiery creature that went inside the Transformers, or like a little thing.
Oh,
like
it made them, it corrupted them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. I don't. It's just amazing how these cards, like, you know how many cards your kids probably had that were probably this expensive, and they're fucking playing with them and throwing them and shit.
Throwing them around.
You don't know.
Yeah, because
So
my friend's son
so
has
much.
all his cards from when he was 3 years old, 4 years old, which is insane.
Really.
Yeah.
My kid was into it for about 7 months. Could give a shit less now.
We got a Charizard first edition base set, PSA 9,
Nice.
Shadowless Hollow.
Gotta wear it. You gotta wear it on the medallion.
Logan Paul.
Pokemon card.
Like
Big
Logan
Bam.
Paul. You see what
So
happened?
what-
Was it Logan Paul or his brother got hit? Jake. He got hit in the face with something. There was a brawl that broke out.
They deserve it. $21,100 his card sold for.
That's crazy.
9.
That's amazing. Listen, and you know what? Who has these cards? Not us. I tell you
Not
what,
us.
people that have these cards are people that have big time money. They were able to buy.
I guarantee you there are plenty of collectors that collected Pokemon when the first edition came out back in '99 that were kids.
In
Just
boxes.
like we collected wax pack baseball cards, in the early 80s, late 70s and stuff like that. And like our parents did, or my dad did, and he's collecting, baseball cards back in the 50s. There's people that
Yeah.
Right?
have
Me and
this
my
stuff.
dad used to collect baseball cards all the time. And now it's like, remember back in the day how the cards were? You just buy a card, there's like one card. It's like all the damn freaking variations. They get the 101, the 102, the 301, the freaking 50. It's like you can never get a complete set of the player you want now.
I just
Like,
want Billy Ripken fuckface is all I wanted. That's the only card I wanted.
No kids Pokemon cards are high grade.
True.
That's you know what kid Pokemon cards are like? Newsstand edition comics.
Hey,
At least they were smart enough to have those rounded corners.
Yeah, true.
I still have some newsstands that are really great. All right, buddy. All right.
Hey,
We got Japanese Charizard 2022 contest winner promo. Sold for 15 grand.
Jesus Christ! Look, whoever had these cards right now, if it's just one person, you can fucking goddamn buy a nice trip, man. You can take off from work for like a month.
I mean, I look at that and be like, I got 70 cards that look like that. None of them are that.
No,
but I need some.
But what do you look for? How do you
Pokemon Savant? On the bottom, it tells you whether it's rare, super rare, all that bullshit. There's coding down at the bottom for the most part, but it's like they crap out so many series a year and a lot of the same characters, and
you
also
need a lot of the cards get reprinted over and over.
You also need a graded 10 card for it to be that much money too. If you think about it, a 9 card ain't gonna be that much.
Maybe half.
Still be a pretty damn good grip.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
And the final card of the night, we got Slow King, first edition hollow, PSA 10, sold for $13,500.
That's first edition.
Let me ask you a question now. The PSA, right? The PSA. Remember when Beckett and all that stuff was at the #1 grading company? But PSA now has really taken off in a lot of
most people have PSA. I think I have 2 graded cards. They're both PSAs.
Right?
Oh, nice. I have a graded card.
Not somewhere. Pokemon, they're hockey cards.
I want a graded card.
I'm a grown-ass man.
I want a graded card in a giveaway. I don't know what I do with it.
My kid has a few slabbed Pokemon cards that he just won in auctions and stuff like that. He has CGC slabbed Pokemon cards, which are funny because it looks like little.
Well,
I see it and I'm like, oh, it's a little slab.
You're talking about the graded cards. We have graded card protectors for PSA graded displays.
Go ahead,
Evo Retro. Evo Retro. And we got some sleeves for the graded cards too, if you want to leave it. And then the team packs, which is good. So if you guys are in the market, go online and check these out. They have everything you need for your collecting and protection needs.
What is that website again?
Evo Retro.
French Canadian.
Dom is officially sold out.
No, I'll stick with my Mario Lemieux and Yarmir Yager rookie cards instead of the Pokemon. I know who they are and when they played. I know what to look for.
All right, next segment up. I don't know which is hotter, these covers or Dom. You decide.
Yeah, flaming hot.
First up, at number 10, we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, number 144, the 1 in 50 Eastman. These are books that are releasing next week. So
people love their Eastman.
I'll tell you what, the Scotty Young Day of the Dead cover is sold out really quick.
I still prefer that Art Adams Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, the new one.
Do I get a discount if I use the code Domtober?
No,
they'll charge you more.
Charge you more. They might ban you. Who knows?
Yeah, you have to use the code Le Domtober. They're a French Canadian company.
Les Dames. You know, sketch covers, Eastman, 1 in 50.
People love Eastman on the Turtles book, yeah.
At number 9, American Psycho number 1, the 1 in 100 Staples Virgins variant. Shiny Axe.
It is shiny.
Very shiny.
It feels almost airbrushed in a way. The cover.
Yeah. AI. This is AI, damn it.
Like I said, there were a hand. I mean, what? There were 4 open order covers.
Well,
There's a limited sketch cover.
There's a metal cover too, right?
There was the one in 25. There was the one in 10.
Mm-hmm. The one in 50. The one in 100.
So I mean,
and
I don't know how many stores were buying 100 of the. I mean, the bigger ones will.
Yeah.
But yeah, the smaller LCS as well.
You know, and they had a NYCC exclusive.
I saw that the metal
The
card.
metal limited to what, 25 or something?
Yeah, they had to do it. They had to do it. It was such a perfect 1 in 10. And they had to go and do that. It's cool looking, don't get me wrong, but the idea of the card is the color of the card.
So I think that's going to impact. That's going to definitely impact the price of the 1 in 10. That metal cover being out there.
Yeah,
definitely
made me angry.
Next up, number 8. Avengers Inc. number 2, the 1 in 50 Ben Harvey Wasp Virgin variant.
I like Wasp covers. Is that wrong?
Yeah, she doesn't get a lot of covers lately.
Yeah, she's so small that pencil ain't fitting anywhere, man.
Oh my god.
The same.
We had Kingdom of Nerds do not condone inserting foreign objects into anyone.
Yeah.
Without consent. God damn, dog. We were going so well.
There you go.
That's like 3.
There's a wasp. I knew I had a wasp sitting behind me somewhere.
There you go.
Oh, that's a Momoko.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Nice.
She looks like Tinkerbell.
Yeah, wasp normally does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
All
right. Number 7. We have Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong, the Matina cardstock variant.
That's right, next week, right?
Is this a connecting?
Yes, it's connecting covers.
They have fun covers with this. It's
So this comes out next week?
Yep.
Oh,
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
But I had to review it.
The
Everybody read it for next week.
You have to buy the roar one so that when you review it, you can open it and make the roar sound.
Yo, and that comes out next week. So now I have to
stop.
freaking get to the store because it's just going to sell out.
Of course they're going to sell out.
It'll be fine. There'll be plenty of copies.
No, they won't. No, they won't.
Not of the raw cover.
There's 2. Well, but there's 2 copies of the raw cover. There's a Godzilla and
I want the
Kong.
Godzilla. I couldn't care about Kong.
That's what I said. I don't like Kong. Kong could go jump off a cliff.
But you know what? But they did portray Kong as a badass with the freaking the axe and stuff like that. I like that.
I have the old 1970s Jim Beam decanter, the King Kong decanter.
That's cool.
It was a movie promo.
Back to the bug conversation. At number 6, My Little Pony, Black, White, and Blue, number 1, the 1 in 25 color variant.
Oh, the bronies.
Bronies, be on the lookout.
Don't sleep on these RIs.
I know these RIs are perfect
for some of these titles. Would I buy them out of the gate? Nope. But you find them at cons and places like that, $5 here, $3 there.
Hey, well, let me ask you a question. With the back to Godzilla, I know that the IDW has a right to Godzilla, but do you think their contract is running out with Godzilla? Do you think the crossover with the Justice League might be a foreshadowing for things to come? That Godzilla.
Oh, it is WB's property.
Yeah. IDW just leases.
Yeah, no.
Stuff.
That reminds me. I have to watch. I know the trailer for Monarchs dropped today.
Yes, and apparently I heard that Godzilla has an unlikely ally that they that freaking teamed up first time in many years that they brought this monster back. I don't know what the hell it is. I didn't get a chance to see the trailer.
I didn't watch the trailer yet.
I like the trailer for the what is it? Is that Godzilla Zero?
Yeah.
That looks good.
That looks
That's
good.
done by Toho.
No, that actually does look good. And apparently, the rumor has it there's 2 Godzillas.
Yeah, I'm just jazzed. More Godzilla, the better.
And listen,
I like
well,
monster.
I got some.
movies.
Look, I should have sent you some pictures of this guy who creates these Godzilla statues that were at the show.
Mhm.
Oh my God, they had Ghidra that had to be at least as big as my desk right here, and there's no price, just a prototype of it. It's
I'm glad you clarified at the convention. I'm glad some guy on the street wasn't like, "Hey, come down to my basement. I want to show you my Ghidra."
Like,
like 3 of them.
and it's just 3 guys with 3 heads.
The one-eyed monster, the 3-eyed monster,
Monster Zero.
Monster Zero. They don't call it Monster Zero anymore. They call it Ghidra.
Granted, that IDW book, Godzilla
Ghidorah.
book, the interior art is so weird because the monsters are drawn so well, and the humans are drawn like a sack of shit. It's so bad, and it's so off-putting because you're like, the monsters have like detail like a Jeff Darrow would do in terms of the amount of detail that's in the monsters, and then you see the humans that look like it's from some fluff-free comic book day for like 13-year-olds. It's such a weird disconnect.
Damn, I still wish they would have made Godzilla versus Transformers, man.
Give it time. Everything crosses over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If there's
All right,
money
the
to be made,
bottom
some
5
dipshit will do
comics
it.
of the week to look out for next week. Yeah, something like
Home
that.
stretch.
Wonder Woman #2, the 150 Daniel Semper
That's a cool
variant.
cover.
I love this
I like
cover.
the reflection in her bracelets.
There's a trade dress of this also.
Oh, there's okay.
Yeah, but this, I love DC's minimal covers. Even
Yeah,
though they're not
DC
fully
just does it
versioned.
right.
So
They
good.
they just do it right. Give me an A in paper, give me a B in cardstock, give me a 1 in 25, maybe a 1 in 50.
Oof.
Cool.
She's facing an army because I don't know if you guys read the book. She's being chased. There's a bounty on her head in the United States.
Yeah, it's been episode 1 was issue 1 was a decent read. It'll
And #4, Sensational She-Hulk #1 and 1 in 100 Granov Virgin variant homaging himself.
all people are going to give a shit about is the Hughes foil. This might be one of those weird sleepers because I don't know, unless they bought up because of the Hughes and there's more of one of the 100s floating around. But I think everyone's going to try to gobble up the Hughes stuff and forget about this, and this might be something to stick in the back pocket. Think about for
I
later.
didn't see it. Was there a trade dress for this also?
I think there was, and knowing it's Marvel, there probably is. They're not the most original.
So in 2 weeks we'll get a
Black and
second
white.
printing, black and white.
Now I guarantee you we'll get the black and white of the Hughes. Which I guarantee you we'll get the black and white of the Hughes as a 1 in 25.
Possibly.
That's what they would probably do as a second print, knowing them.
And #3, Draculina Blood Simple #6, the 1 in 15 Cayenne Virgin.
Was that satin sheets?
Nice and white satin.
Draculina has some interesting covers. That's Dynamite. I always find 1 or 2 of the covers I like. The books are never worth shit when it comes down to it, but
it's a nice cover. It's a nice cover. I like it.
Very nice eye candy.
I put this in here for you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Dom's like, where's the fat covers?
I'd show more of my pickups, but then I got to put stickers over too many of the covers.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I just didn't have time.
It's bad enough you can't stand up in front of the camera now. Jeez. God. And #2, Red Sonja #4, the FOC Perillo Virgin Foil Reveal.
That's pretty nice. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
blood in the sword, the blood splatters.
Rio
all.
always, he always bangs out Red Sonja and Vampirella stuff. They're always fun to look at.
And the number one book of the Flaming Hot 10, the hottest book of the week, even hotter than Dom,
I'm trying, BK. I'm trying.
is Catwoman 58, the Joshua Swaby variant.
Why did I think that there was going to be a decent cover as number one in this top 10 you got?
What?
It's
What?
good. It's a good cover.
This
That's
is
a
good
great cover. What are you
Of
talking
all
about?
the
last
of
2 weeks, it
a
wasn't
lot of the
great.
Catwoman covers that have been non-composed, just Catwoman. I'm happy to see this. It's nice. Yes, I am a comic book creeper.
He's a creeper.
I say I like tits.
You're a creeper, Mr. Grinch.
Yeah, the black and white of this is just
That's cool. That's
amazing.
nice one. What is that? Is that a regular cover? Is that a ratio cover? What is
It's
it?
a regular cover. I think there's a 1 in 50 foil.
Okay.
Let me check.
I believe so. 125 or 150, I forget. Sway's been nailing it lately.
I thought this was a Souza Michael when I first saw it.
Because he's been, you know how they kind of they shift off and on. You know, they'll give somebody 3 covers on Catwoman and then swap it up, and that person either moves to the ratio or moves off the book. But Sway's other Catwoman covers have been good too.
Where is it? Yes, there's a 1 in 50 virgin cardstock. It's not foil.
It's minimal trade dress. I don't know. I mean, the problem is it's like the 1 in 50 might hold something, and then the trade dress won't do shit. It's the same goddamn art. I get really tired of that after a while.
Let me look at this thing.
Make the art special. Make it be the 1 in 50. Make people work for it.
Yeah, people cry. I like this cover a lot.
You know what they say about huge hands, anyway.
Hey, you have large feet.
Yeah, Don wears a size 15 and a half.
Clown hoppers. Back in the day.
It's funny. One of the guys I used to work with, Angel, he was like 5'6" and wore a size 13.
Oh my god!
Freaking huge.
Oh, jeez.
It looked like he was ready to ski.
Was that Beetlejuice? Jesus, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
Well, it's kind of like you ever see like some mammals? They have the big feet in the back, and the other feet are small. Like the just like the certain feet, like the back feet are always bigger than sometimes the other front. It's like weird shit.
Yeah,
and toys today they make too.
Good list, by the way, Bruce. I like the list. It's a good list.
Thank you.
Very good list.
We come to that time of the show where we have to say goodbye. Please, on your way out, please hit the like. First time here, hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching this on the replay, please leave a comment.
And
head over to Renovision for the Renovision CBSI Top 10, which is going live in about 10 minutes. Then after that, head over to Get Off My Lawn, where me, Domtober, Joe, and Sticks
and a
will
special
complain
guest
about stuff. And
That's
a special guest.
Very special guest. Maybe 2 special guests. I don't
You
know.
know,
But
somebody
at least
pop
1
up.
special guest.
We may have 3.
Who
Depending
knows?
on who shows up.
Yeah, Jedi took a sabbatical. He's He's out in the woods somewhere.
So it's up to me to fuck up the show tonight.
Yeah, there you go.
You know, he might right now he might be getting his back waxed somewhere. Who knows?
But we have a fun show tonight. We're gonna get special guest and a special list, which will be fun. We're
You
gonna
talking
have
about
a
New York
little
City Comic Con?
New York City Comic Con, little Dave Stevens talk. So it's gonna be some good stuff.
Good stuff.
But definitely a lot of talk about Comic Con and a lot of talk about the books at Comic Con.
Jedi was
So
suspended. And then don't forget to come back.
Self-imposed suspension for vacation.
Yeah, right.
Then don't forget to come back tomorrow for, I'm not going to do it, SNS with the boys. Then Sunday is Tales from the Dark Side, where I have no idea what they're going to talk about now that Ahsoka's ended. Just make it up.
We'll dig up some Star Wars stuff somewhere. And I'll have my theories, my conspiracies, and all the other shit that goes along with it.
Wayseeker's reading a High Republic children's book somewhere.
And Marco will request thumbnail changes up until the time the show's ready to drop.
Exactly. And he'll put on the thing 8% of the time.
Can you move that guy over there? Which guy? That guy.
That guy. The guy with the saber thing.
What's the saber?
The names, the objects.
And then come back Monday for Monday Madness, where we'll talk about movies, news, and
who's the spotlight this week?
You still doing horror theme?
Yes.
Excellent.
Who's the spotlight director this?
I think we're gonna do Alfred Hitchcock this week.
Nice.
Okay. Yes, birds.
Vertigo.
Well, North by Northwest.
So
I don't have a plane chasing. North by Northwest.
So thank you, everyone. I will see you in a few. Good night.
See you.